When you scored the goal, Kane, I'm sure you hoped you were going to go on and win the match, but in the end, a draw.
Another one, yeah. So, it's disappointing. It is. I don't think we were at our greatest today, but it's crunch time now. Do you know what I mean? We need to start picking up 3 points, and credit to them, they were all right. To be fair, they were decent. They knocked it around well, but I think we contained them for large periods of the games and limited them to very, very little, even though they were maybe on top. But I think when you go 1-0 up, we've got to see the game out. It's disappointing to draw again after back of last week as well. Do you know what I mean? The two games we looked at and thought we've got to take 6 points here, so it was disappointing that we only took 2, but got to dust ourselves down and go again. Got a big game coming on Friday.
Yeah, as I say, it's crunch time around Easter, isn't it? Every season sort of thing, and I know you've dropped out of the playoff places today, but points-wise, it's still very, very tight. So 5 games to go, it's all to play for.
Yeah, of course, it's still. Listen, we're not dead and buried by any stretch, but we could be a lot better off. I think it's important to look at it like that, at least for the next couple of days, and then we dust ourselves down. Like I said, we go to Bradford, and I think it's Bradford, and and we go there and we win. That's how we've got to look at it.
Lots of games this season where you've been 1-0 up and you just haven't been able to get that second goal. I know Elliot had a chance, didn't he? One-on-one, decent save by the goalkeeper. But all season, I suppose that's it. Can you push ahead and get that 2-goal push?
I think that's it. I think we can't rely on a 1-goal lead. It's you can't rely on a 1-goal lead in a lot of games. So there's been games where, you know what I mean, injury time, conceding injury. I know we didn't concede an injury time today, but again we go 1-0 up and we drop points. So something we need to get better at.
Home form's been great though. I mean, that's the reason that you are where you are. 14 home wins, even with these couple of draws you've had just recently. It's the away form, isn't it? I think it's 2 points out of 21. Course, 3 away games to go. You've somehow got to translate the home into the away form.
Listen, I don't know what we need to do. We need to do something different, do something better, be better. Play with energy that we play here. I think that's it really. I think we don't start and we don't play with the energy that we play with here. I think today was maybe an exception because we knew that they'd have the ball for spells, and we wanted to force them into traps and win it back. But I think usually we play with real energy and hunger here, and we need to translate that into an away form. And if we do that, I think you can get our top teams and blow them away. So Bradford will be a difficult place to go on Friday. It'll be a full house, and we need to go down and silence it. And I think we have to go there and really get after them.
How about your own form? I mean, you seem really sharp now. That was a terrific finish today. You're pleased with the way you've got better and better, if you like, while you've been here? Yeah. Listen, you're in the team to score goals. Obviously, I'm happy to score goals, but I also want them to translate into something. Do you know what I mean? Translate into win. So for me, do you know what I mean? Without being arrogant, I've scored goals on my career. I'd happily not score and us win and contribute to that. So yeah, like I said, it's nice to score the goals, but you want them to translate into something. So like I say, Friday. And a real mix of experience and young players in the side as well now. Yeah. It's a steep learning curve for them, but the sharp end now themselves as well, isn't it? So everybody has to stand up.
No, listen, we're at the stage at the minute where we're all in the deep end. We're all there, and at times you can't be going after people and helping them along. They've got to swim themselves. So it's a great learning curve for them, and then do you know what I mean? They're at a great club to learn and get better, and especially with the position we're in at the minute. So I think they've handled it quite well, though. So credit to them. I think they've handled it quite well. I think Lee and Lewis are always good in the middle of the park. Josh Walsh obviously has spells where he's very, very good, and Neville alongside me is still learning on the job, but he's very good to play with. So I think everyone's handled it well. It's just about it all coming together and getting them 3 points, which we've not done, and which is why we are where we are.
I know the young player, Chris Merry came in and played midfield at Colchester, didn't he? Now he's left back as well, and another young man showed himself well.
Exactly, yeah, very good. Mez has, since I've come to the club, trains well, does everything right every single day. One of the best trainers, so he deserves the opportunity in a minute, and he's playing very well.
And when you look at the table now, do you think automatic is too far away now? Is it just playoffs, or are you still aiming?
5 games left, go and get maximum points and see what happens. It's going to be difficult to get into the autos, I understand that, but it's all to play for still. Don't count us out. It's all to play for. We've got good players in there. And we've got good coaching staff. Don't count us out. We'll still be there.
Well, the fans are certainly still with you, aren't they?
Yeah, of course.
Not just here, even away from home as well, Kane.
Since I've came in, the fans have been brilliant. Fans have been excellent. Turn out in the numbers always. Turn out in the numbers again today. Wherever we go away, they always take a good following. So shout out to the fans.
I've said to the gaffer before, the start of the season, if you're there or thereabouts at Easter time, it's not a bad season because you've got plenty to play for.
Listen, the goals to go up, the goals to get promoted, the goals to be there and thereabouts at the end of the season. What are we, 1 point off the playoff? So I think if you said that at the start of the season, obviously you're looking at it different now because where we have been. But from the start of the season, you feel you're in the shot of being in the playoffs. Come the end of the season, I think you take that. So. Like I said, don't rule us out. Don't just rule us out just yet.
And I think Mickey was saying before this one, the important thing is that everybody sticks together, isn't it? You've got to stick together. That's the way that you get success.
Of course, yeah. There's no point in putting little punches and stuff now and digging people out and saying stuff people are going to regret. And listen, stick together. Like I said, we're 1 point off it. We're right in amongst it. We've shown at times we can be a very, very good team. I think even today, last week, we've shown at times we're a good team. Do you know what I mean? And they're a good team. Don't get me wrong. But we've matched them for large periods of that game, and maybe on another day Elliot scores that chance, and then we're 2 up, and then do you know what I mean? It's a different game, but it is what it is.